Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of My Music Pickups. It's been a while, but I have lots of stuff to go through. I have 4 vinyls and I believe 18 CDs. So let's get right to it. I'm going to go for my vinyls first, just for a change of pace. First, we have Metallica's Black Album. What can I say? $23 for one of the landmark albums for metal, or commercial metal anyway. I really didn't like this album a few years ago, but it's kind of warmed up to me. My favorite track is still Don't Tread on Me. I do like Sad But True. Some of these other singles are way overplayed. I don't really like them. Wherever I May Roam's pretty good too. Through the Never of Wolf and Man. Some really good tracks. Next, we have Kyuss, Welcome to Sky Valley. I decided to give this one a go. The only track I know is Demon Cleaner, which, you know, might be worth it alone, to be honest, because that track is really, really good. But I've heard a lot of great things about this one, so I decided to pick it up. And next we have Load and Reload on vinyl. Not really a big fan of Load compared to Reload. There's some good songs here. Host Jack Build, Until It Sleeps, King Nothing, Hero of the Day, The Outlaw Torn. Some good songs, I guess. But personally I like Reload a lot more, mainly because of Where the Wild Things Are and Low Man's Lyric. Those 2 songs just instantly worth it. Plus the Memory Remains and Fuel. Alright, now CDs. First we have Foo Fighters, Wasting Light. Decided to pick it up. I only know a few songs. I know Rope, These Days, and Walk. But I'm not really a big Foo Fighters fan, but there's a lot of songs I like by them, so I decided to pick it up. Next we have Weezer's first album, the Blue Album. I was really, really happy with Pinkerton, so I decided to give Weezer another shot and buy another album. The only songs I know are My Name is Jonas, Buddy Holly, Undone the Sweater Song, and Say It Ain't So. I haven't listened to it yet. Pretty much all these CDs, as always, I haven't listened to. Some of them are open, some are not. Next we have The Cure with Disintegration. I only know one track, Fascination Street, which is a pretty legendary, epic song. So I really like that song, so that's the main reason why I bought this, because it's from the same album, so hopefully I'll like some of these other tracks. Next, Trivium with Vengeance Falls, their latest album. This is the special edition with 3 bonus tracks. I listened to In Waves, which was featured in my last video. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I tried to find, I went back and checked some of their older material. I really liked The Crusade the most, and also Shogun, but I couldn't find them up there. So I had to settle on this. I don't know any tracks from this album. But I was really happy with In Waves. That's a really good album. I know a lot of people will disagree, but I really enjoyed it. Next, we have Tool, Lateralus. I really like this slipcase here. It's really, really cool. It might be hard to see with the camera, but the jewel case is really colorful and shiny, I guess. Pretty cool. I'm a big fan of A Perfect Circle, but I never really checked out Tool, which is kind of surprising because they're pretty much the same thing. I only know a few tracks. I know Schism and Parabola. That's it, mainly from Guitar Hero, so I'll have to give this one a listen. It's my type of music, so I should like it. Next, AFI, I Heard a Voice, live from Long Beach Arena, the live album. I find it hard to find some AFI at HMV. This is the only CD they had. They never even had their latest album or Crash Love, which I'm still trying to find. But I'm just glad I got Sing the Sorrow, because that's the best one. Also December Underground I want to get to. But anyway, this is a live album. There's some good songs on here. Girls Not Grey, Leaving Song Part 2. Bleed Black, Silver and Coal, Dancing Through Sunday, Love Like Winter. A lot of tracks from their older albums, which I haven't heard. So that'll be a pleasant listen. Next, Winter Sun with Time 1. I only know like one Winter Sun song. It's, I believe, called Beyond the Dark Sun or something. It's a really good song. Hopefully this is similar to that. If you're wondering what it is, it's Finnish melodic death metal, pretty much. Next, this is a fairly new release from one of my favorite metalcore bands. It's Unearth, Watchers of Rule. I actually wasn't too big on this compared to some of their older albums like The Oncoming Storm and The March, but this was probably better than Darkness in the Light. This has some really good songs like The Swarm, Guards of Contagion, From the Tombs of Five Below, and Never Cease. This is the standard edition. I actually, just today I went out and bought the deluxe edition, the exact same album, just with 2 bonus tracks, Throes of Remission and then a Slayer cover, Spirit in Black. It also comes with a poster, so, you know, I bought it again. Just cause. Also, another new release is Machine Head's Bloodstone and Diamonds. I have listened to it. It's not bad. It's actually pretty decent. I'm not really even a big Machine Head fan. I really like their album, The Blackening, which I do have. This is pretty good. Can't really name any standout tracks, but my favorite would probably be In Comes the Flood. Next, another fairly new release. We have Billy Talent Hits, Greatest Hits album, pretty much. Not really a big fan of, like, Billy Talent's hits are okay, but a lot of them I don't really like because I just heard them on the radio too many times, like Surrender, for instance, or, I don't know, Rusted from the Rain. Some of these singles are pretty good, like Viking Death March, Try Honesty. There's also 2 new tracks, previously unreleased. Can't see because my camera's kind of fucking retarded. But Kingdom of Zod and Chasing the Sun. I'm not really a big fan of Chasing the Sun, but Kingdom of Zod's pretty damn awesome. Next, we have Led Zeppelin IV reissue. One of my previous videos I already showed that I have the standard edition, but this is the reissue with the negative artwork on the back. Led Zeppelin classic album, that's all I can really say. And we have another Led Zeppelin album, also a reissue, Houses of the Holy. This is a pretty good album. My 2 favorite tracks would be Over the Hills and Far Away and Dire Maker. They're pretty good songs. Alright. Next, White Stripes, Icky Thump. I was looking for this forever. I finally found it. Worth it for the title track alone, which is probably one of my favorite songs of all time, to be honest. Looking forward to the rest of the album. And more White Stripes. Under Great White Northern Lights, live album, filmed in Canada and also partially in Nova Scotia, where I'm from, which is pretty cool. Yeah, just live album. Slayer, God Hates Us All. I believe this is one of their weaker albums, according to many of the diehard fans. It can't be any worse than that cover album that I bought there that one time. So I'll give that a listen. 2 more. Death, Vivus. This is a live album. 2 CDs, 2 different shows, both from 1998, live in LA and live in Eindhoven. It's basically a lot of their greatest songs played live. This is also another CD from the reissue collection, I guess. So a lot of those Def records got reissued. And lastly, we have Radiohead, The Bends. I was really impressed with the Best of CD I bought last time, and I've heard this is probably their best album according to many people, so I decided to get it. Some really good songs. My Iron Lung is just really, really good. Jest is really good. Street Spirit, Fake Plastic Trees, High and Dry. Title song. Really good. I don't know the rest of them. But anyway, that's it. Might be a while to my next video. I'm actually slacking down on CDs. I don't buy them as much as I used to just because I'm running out of shit to buy. But anyways, so